your hands.
What? Good evening, boys and girls. Back with another update on our journey in this Supercard, this very stressful Supercard world. A few updates to cover on this. Before I start to do anything, I need to say thank you to every single one of you, and I've got a very special shout out to do. I've got 500 followers on Twitter. Now, I never thought I'd reach 20, so the 500 is ridiculous. Thank you for all my subscribers. At the moment it's at 373, which I did this for a bit of fun. I was lucky. I thought, like I said with the whole Twitter thing, I didn't expect to get any, let alone nearly 400. Speaking of numbers, my last video, wow, really? I'm at nearly 950 views. Now, there's a few videos back in season 1 at the beginning that had like 300 or 400, and I thought, wow, Jesus. But no, you guys are taking this beyond what I expected, and you have no idea how much I appreciate it. It's ridiculous. So that is a massive thank you to every single one of you that subscribes, likes, tweets, follows, all that stuff. Each and every one of you are fucking fantastic. The shout out, KotR1810, not someone that's known in the community. He's down in, I think he's just hit survive from what he told me. A funny story that obviously you guys have never seen me unless you've seen my picture on Twitter. That's the only physical way anybody has seen me. Yesterday I went to town with my wife to get my son some new shoes for school, and I was playing Supercard. Obviously being Team PCC, you needed to tap as much as you can and all that bollocks, blah blah blah. And someone seen me playing it and said to me, "Oh, that game's awesome, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah, it depends if you're any good at it." And we sort of got talking, and then he asked me, well, he didn't ask me, he said to me, "You just pulled the rock, haven't you?" So at that point I knew he watched my videos. So just the fact that he recognised me by my voice, which I didn't think I had a dominant voice or whatever, however you want to say it. But yeah, Kev, I know you're watching this because yesterday, it may sound a bit egotistical or whatever, but he was set back. Even he said himself he was a little bit starstruck. My ego just inflated massively. I can't describe it. It's just ridiculous, and I appreciate it for him. And I've come to find out since that my wife is friends with his mum, and I actually grew up with his uncle, and I went to school with him and everything. So it's a very small world that we live in. So Supercard, as you might know of, might in some way have a tie to you. You never know. Right, now let's get on with this video. We will start with this monstrosity of an event. Now, I don't know where to start. The previous two Team PCCs, piece of piss, all easy, no issues whatsoever. Now, I don't know what they did to the matchmaking, if they fixed it, made it worse, whatever. I somewhat see it fixed because I face a lot harder opponents, but there are times where I'm getting just as easy as what I've ever had before. Now, the very first PCC, we finished on 16k points. I can't remember what rank we were, but we were above 20. And again, in the second PCC, it was only 13k. So the fact that we've had to hit 24k this time round, and we only finished 35, was an absolute joke. In the last 3 hours, we dropped from 9th to 48th. We were 50 points shy of 50th place. Funny now I think about it. But it was an absolute nightmare. There was me, Jeremy, Stefan tapping. Me and Stefan pretty much tapped all day to keep it afloat where everyone else was doing their thing. Being boys different places in the world and whatever, we had to keep the team afloat. Now, when it dropped, I literally got hold of everyone I could. Moose was at work. Moose logged in on his way home from work, and he tapped like a bitch. Eric managed to come back in. He tapped everybody but Stefan because he was asleep because he's an hour ahead of me. And Gilly was absolutely shattered by the time it all kicked off. So literally at the end of us, there was 8 of us grinding to push up back to what we did. Now, if PCCs are like this in the future, unless more than one of us can get a pro, I don't know what we're going to do. But that was absolute ridiculous. We'll do the team points breakdown. I'm going to start from the bottom. Ramrod, I love this dude. He's awesome. James, he tapped like a bitch to get Jericho. He struggled a bit with work and everything else, but he managed to get it done. He showed up, like I said, at the last minute to get pointage. Moose, I got nothing to say about Moose because Moose is Moose and we all love a bit of Moose. Manzi, Nath, he come in, tapped his ass off as he always does. Gilly put up so many points the first night and then went for it again. He would have went more, but he was just too tired. So Gilly, good on you, dude. Eric, the new guy. For a new guy, he put up a shitload of points, but I know how he taps. He likes to tap like I do. So Eric, welcome to the team, dude. You're a welcome addition. Creator, Mo. Hashtag it's a trap. Mo is a fan of Bailey J because he doesn't read comments in posts and he just gets all excited. Mo, you're awesome. And you put up good points every single time, dude. No, I don't give shout-outs to everyone on my team. I sometimes, for some reason, focus on a particular few. But everyone's getting a shout-out this time. Except for Ben. Ben's a bit of a dick. He's Welsh and he's a little bit funny. Nah, Ben, awesome. Funny story with Ben is, I thought Ben wanted to finish top 3. So I played my bollocks off to overtake him. But then I come to find out he wanted top 4. So, nah. Never mind. Yeah, but good. And then you got Stefan. 3k points. This man went ham, as he does every single time. He gets away with tapping at work. I don't know how, but good on you, dude. And obviously I finished a point above him in the PCC, the Jericho PCC, which we've just had. And I can't explain it. Stefan is quality. That is, let's not worry about him. We don't need to talk about him. He's a dick. Jezza, he finished on free, as I asked him to, just for the pure fact of the video. This man is a tapping machine. He's an absolute beast. He's awesome. He's got unbelievable banter. The team chat is always on fire. This whole team, I love them, and if I wasn't on this team, then I think I wouldn't participate in team events because I don't know if there'd be another team with so many good guys. That I don't call us friends. We're more of a family because we just get on so well, and the banter is just pure quality. Let's get this another single out of the way. But you never know. In 5 minutes, when we do the King of the Ring, he could be a pro. Seth Rollins, welcome to Team Radish. So I think that's single. See if we can get. I thought I'd try and claim him again, but we're not Moose. We're not that lucky. So let's do the King of the Ring. Now I've noticed in my last few King of the Rings, and I've mentioned it in other videos. So I think we've had Rock in Leon. Leon tried to screw me out of a perfect King of the Ring, and then I found him in another King of the Ring with Rock, and I had Rock in a previous King of the Ring to that. Now, in the King of the Ring with the Rock, I bumped into someone called Dasher Dude. I think he was in my second to last video. And guess who was in this King of the Ring? Dasher Dude. Unfortunately, he only got as far as he did last time. I'm glad I didn't put him out this time because his quality is awesome. And dude, I hope you really get luck on your Divas soon. I didn't wake up for my first KotR. I slept through it, but Nobbits didn't bother topping up. I don't know whether he didn't think he stood a chance or he just didn't bother. But unlucky dude. Jimmy, he was the only one in the chat that spoke a different language, so there was a barrier there, so I can't really say nothing about him. Blader Devil, Bladerville, sorry. I was actually worried about him coming up against him in the semis, because he was the only one that really did any damage to me during the qualifiers. Every time I beat him the very first game, but the second 2 games he beat me, and the way the brackets, the standings were coming, he was going to be finishing 4th, and no, my luck put me out. But the way it worked out, he managed to get jumped down to 3rd, up to 3rd even. So I was more than happy with that. I told him I wanted 2nd. I wasn't bothered about getting the legendary, neither was he. It was useless, so I messed my deck around, put all my bad cards into my solo slots just so we could get it done and get the 2 hours out of the way instead of waiting around. we do this King of the Ring reward. It's not going to be a pro because, yeah, we know we have. Yeah, we'll not go down that road. I'm not in the mood for it. I'm just glad I don't have to tap solidly now. I do RTG, and I might take a few days off from King of the Ring, so the videos might be might take a little bit longer to come. But knowing me, I say I want to take time off from it, but I'll tap anyway because that's what I do. So I'm going to try the trick I tried last time and see if we get a pro out of it. Now, Moose got a new pro. He's revealed it on Twitter, but he hasn't revealed it in a video yet, so I won't say nothing, because if you don't follow him then, and you only watch his YouTube, then I'm going to be a spoiler, and I don't want to do that. So let's try this trick. It's a fucking single. It's the worst fucking single possible. I decided to take second because in my last 2 King of the Rings where I finished second, Finn, Becky, both pros. But no, this is the worst fucking result possible. And I apologise for my language, but I'm rather pissed off right now. What a waste of 2 fucking days. Absolute horseshit. Do you know what? If I wasn't in such a desperate need for survivor cards, I'd delete that shit. No questions asked. Yeah, that's put me on a shitter, that has. So, sorry about that. Got to be done. So, RTG coverage. Obviously, all these guys are just food useless. Kane's useless. Never pro to Barrett. Every time I get one, I feed it and train it away. Seeing as a single, he'd make my RTG deck. As we can see, we have no luck with pros. So, that's absolute horse. Owens, yet another single, so that's going to be 3 singles in the space of however many days. I want to say I'm due a pull because I'm over 1,000 games now, but last time I said that I ended up waiting 1,900 games, which is flipping ridiculous. See, there's the language back down to being nice. Jericho, obviously a pro. Will update my deck now. I'm not going to bother putting my deck on the side anymore, just for the pure fact that I can't get it to fit nicely and look decent on the templates. So we'll just edit deck. As far as I know, from what I can remember, Finn and the 3rd Warrior Pro, as for some reason he just is attracted to me. And we've got a Triple H Legendary Pro that probably won't go in this time because I know I need to train him. But yeah, so that so 3 more pros. Yeah, so Finn's added. We've now got 3 warriors at the end there, and Triple H I think will probably knock a warrior out because I think he's quite high ranked. We need to change this about. We don't be want to using them. So let's go all 4 stats. Heyman and Hart. Let's go proceed. Let's go train Triple H just to see where he fits. We got plenty of food because RTG, not RTG, PC. Well, basically a 6-day PCC. Give us enough cards for food. I'm holding so much crap, it's unbelievable. Oh, speaking of crap, look, there's another one. Another one. As it would be said in one of JB streams, he wasn't ready. And no, I was not ready for that shit. So that's put me on a bit of a bad mood tonight. So as far as I'm concerned, this game can go fuck itself and I'm not tapping tonight. We're training Triple H up. And we've covered everything. All these bloody singles. Let's get rid of Orton. I'll pull the Warrior at the last minute last night PCC, and let's get rid of these 3. And we'll go see what other scrubs we've got to bin. Yeah, all these can go. That field trips up. We're taking them out and we'll get them in the RTG deck. Improve stats. What's this guy's power and charisma? We will. Let's make him charisma. Makes no difference to me either way. It's just an RTG card. Yeah, he'll get it and he's above Seth. So we just swap the. No, I don't want to do an autofill because I can't be bothered to mess around with the supports again. But you know what, I'm lazy, sod it. Let's just do it. Yeah, so that Triple H and then knocked one of my warriors out. That was my second warrior. I actually thought it knocked out my latest one, but Just goes to show when you 2-stat. My first warrior was a 2-stat, my second warrior was a power card, and my third warrior was a speed card, and obviously the speed doesn't win. Yeah, I put them in the wrong place, but it doesn't matter, it does the same job. That's everything covered. I'm just checking my notes now. Yeah, we've covered everything. So yeah, what a shit result with that. The dude, if I was in the final with, if you're on Twitter, tweet me, dude, let me know what you got, and I really do hope you got something better than the shit I've just got. On that note, I'm out. Guys, thanks for everything, like I said in the start of the video. I'm hoping it continues that way, but if it don't, then it don't. But I love you all, and I appreciate it all so much I can't explain. So, and I hope you like the whole new outro section that I've made for the end of my videos. Actually a lot easier to do than what I anticipated, but I've got a completely different one this time to the last one, and I think it looks better. So I'll leave it like this for however long, or if I want to change it then I will. But no, I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and peace. Enjoy RTG. Bye bye. It took 1,936 games, but I want to say that I think, apart from it, it's a single, I'll say that much, but with it being the card that it is, I definitely think it's worth it because it's the